Christy or Ms Bikinibuns. Excuse me. It's Monday, August 17th, 2026. It is 6:35 in the morning, and as you can tell, I am getting ready to go to the gym. Both gyms should be open today. However, I'm not going to work today because the governor has closed the schools and I think state offices, as well as they assess the damage and picking up the debris that tropical storm Lala has done on Oahu, and I think on the Big Island it was a Category 1 hurricane, and there was a lot of damage on that island too. As far as where I'm living, it's pretty okay. We didn't lose electricity, but we did lose internet. So I'm using my data on my phone to access the internet because, you know, having Wi-Fi is like a major utility now. I was talking to my sister and she was like, way back when you needed cable and the telephone. Now you need electricity and, you know, Wi-Fi. So times have changed, hasn't it? Anyway, so I'm gonna soon go to the gym, see what is going on in the world. Hopefully it's not that bad as I go there to the gym. And I don't know. I mean, we'll see. I'm so happy though that I don't have to go to work today. Because, yeah, who wants to go to work? Not me. But this Friday, I don't also go to work because it's Statehood Day. That's when Hawaii became the 50th state. So there's that. And let's see. Oh, lately, I've behind in my back over here, I've been getting like really sore, like between my shoulder blades. I haven't had it in a long time, but lately, in the past couple days, I've noticed the pain has been coming back. So last night I had to take Tylenol to try to alleviate the pain, but I don't know what it is. So I hope it goes away because it's very annoying. Oh, yeah. Hopefully I can get all my gym stuff done and then come home, and then I got more work stuff to do. Last night I finished the content objectives for math, at least the first half, because I didn't bring the other book home. But that whole thick book, I managed to type out all the content objectives on a slide, because, you know, people like to see that. I don't know why the kids don't read it, but it looks good, right? Anyway, so I will update a little bit more and see where we're going. And like I said, I'm going to try to keep going with this vlog, and yeah, so I'll see you later. Bye. Hi bunnies, it's me, Christy, or Ms Bikinibuns. It is Monday, August 17th, 2026. It is 3:40 in the afternoon, and giving you my vlog. Yes, I'm vlogging today. Today I did not, as you previously saw in my other morning part of this vlog, did not have any work today because of tropical storm Lala. I did get a message from the principal saying that they looked at the campus and everything is good to go for tomorrow. So back to work tomorrow. I did go work out today, so I followed through with what I wanted. Let's see. I went to bodybuilding gym. I did shoulders, which I was supposed to do yesterday, but I didn't go because of the weather. Then I went to, and over there at the bodybuilding gym was very humid, and it was just like, but made it through. Then drove to cardio gym and did 65 minutes on the elliptical. That is a little bit better because it is air conditioned, but it was very crowded. So yeah, it's crowded. So finished everything by 10:35 and came home. ate my breakfast, my second meal, which is still part of breakfast, and then decided to go to sleep. So I think I slept for about maybe 2 hours, hour and a half, 2 hours, which I needed because I got up early this morning. And now I'm up and about and doing some work things. And then when I'm done recording this, I need to do a little bit more work stuff and then get ready to go for back to work tomorrow. Good thing about this week is it's statehood day on the 21st, so Friday, so I don't work. I do have a hair appointment on Saturday, and yeah. So time is timing, right? Time is going, and pretty soon it's gonna already be Christmas. Yeah, it goes by that fast. But anyway, feel a little bit better. I think because of the medication, was feeling kind of out of sorts as far as my digestion. I felt like so full and so not gassy, but just I don't know, full. And hopefully I can turn things around starting today. And but the thing is, this is only my second thing of water today. I don't know. The medication also doesn't, I'm just not interested in drinking water, but I know I have to drink water. You know, at one time I drank 4 bottles. I mean, I'm happy I can get 3 down, but I have to step up my water intake. Also too, after I do this recording and my work stuff, I need to practice my posing. But yeah. Oh, and maybe you know what? I'm gonna go share the kittens. The kittens' eyes are open, and they're some are smaller than others. Some are chubby. Some are so chubby, but their eyes are opening and they're moving around. Mama cat and Papa cat are very good parents. They're always there. And if one is eating, the other one is inside the crate or on the outside keeping watch. So it's really good. I'm very surprised that they're very good parents. They really are. So I don't know what's going to happen in the future with them, but for now we're just taking it day by day and making sure that they are growing up healthy and happy. And you know, it's been 2 weeks, going on the 3rd week of them being born. I've never had kittens this small before, like literally at birth. But yeah, so I haven't named them yet because I haven't really seen them and don't know their personality because they're still baby. They're still like little babies. Yeah. And my mental health is a little bit better. I knew it would be. You know, I just know to recognize that this is where I am in my head, and that it'll pass, and just try to not cause a lot of damage as I am passing through this phase. But yeah, so I'm feeling a little bit better. It was just so weird, you know, those past couple of days of just feeling like this thing in my head, and it was kind of a little bit scary, you know, because I haven't felt that way in such a long time. But just to be overcome with those feelings and those thoughts, it was kind of scary because it was like, what is happening? But I think I'm at a point in my life where I can recognize it for what it is and just see how it goes, you know, just take it day by day and know that, you know, if it reaches a certain point, like maybe after 3 days, if I'm still feeling that way, then I need to go seek some help, because for me, it shouldn't last that long. But because, like I said, I used to have those kinds of days when I had my period, you know, and I was still what do you call, having my period. But now that I'm, phasing into that other part of life, I don't really have my period anymore. So it was just very interesting that happened. I think it's like 13 weeks until my competition, and I just am like beating myself up because it's like you have all this time to practice and to pose, but and work on your presentation. But honestly, I have to like overcome just being tired and using that time to practice. Because I can do the cardio, I can do the strength training, I even can do the what is this? I even can do the nutrition part. But the posing part, I mean, really, it comes at the end of the day, because I can't really do it in the morning because that's for cardio, because I have to go to work now. And it's at the end of the day, and my body, I've been up since 3, and I guess that's just part of it, right? So I gotta get into that habit now, because it's like 90 something days until the Sean Ray. But like I said, if everything like goes how it's supposed to be, then I'm going. But if it's not, then it's still okay. Everything I'm doing has a reason. If I can't do it in November, then I need to push it to April, because that's just the way it is, and I'm prepared for it. But I don't want to use it as an excuse not to prepare hard for November. But I also know that if it's not aligned to, especially the financial part, then I have to push it to April, and I'm not going to be so hung up on November. I think getting into this at my age brings a bit of maturity, because it's like, it'll always be there in one form or another. And I think of this bodybuilding competing as an extension of what I'm doing now, because I'm basically kind of living the lifestyle, kind of following what I'm supposed to be doing, and entering into a competition is just an extension of what I'm doing. So it's not like I woke up one day and I was like, I'm going to go do this, and then I had to get all these things ready for November. This is something that I've been working on for 2 years. It's part of my life. I don't think, honestly, I can go back to how I was, eating wise, because as July 4th proved to me, my body cannot handle eating the way I used to eat, with hamburgers and fries in that quantity, and so yeah. So bodybuilding, the sport as an athlete, is just an extension of what I'm doing currently, and I think that's the best way to look at it. It's not like a one and done. For me, it's not a one and done thing. It's more of like, I just want to see what I can do, and it's also not a competition between me and other people. It's really a competition between me and me, or me, you, and you, or it's a competition with myself, because I just want to be a better version of myself than I was before. So that's my whole outlook. So I'm not competing with the lady who has been doing this for 5 years. I'm not competing with the lady who has been doing this for 3 years, and this is her 4th show. I'm just trying to focus on myself and be, I guess, selfish, and just focus on myself and see what I can do and what I can do to get better. Because when you get down to it, it's just you. You only see these people maybe on Instagram, maybe in the gym, if they go to your gym, because I'm doing local shows. So they're not connected to me. You know what I mean? So it's just it's a sort of sport that I'm just competing against myself. That's how I look at it. So I'm trying to enjoy the process. Yes, even waking up at 3 a.m. and driving myself to the gym to do my cardio. On weekends, waking up early and driving myself to bodybuilding gym, then cardio. That's all a part of it. So I'm just trying to enjoy the moments, enjoy the privilege that I get to have while doing this. But yeah, that's my whole perspective on this whole thing. That I enjoy what I'm doing. Yes, it is hard. The hardest part is the posing and the presentation. The cardio is, you just step on the elliptical and you just move your legs and you just hang on till the end, right? And then the lifting weights part is okay too. I mean, it comes easier than the posing and presentation part because, boy, walking in heels and doing poses and walking elegantly and, in a styled way is very difficult for me. So we'll see how it goes. And I really need to put the practicing into my schedule, as well as I need to start rolling, on the roller thing, because I need to get my back to get flexible. But yeah, so now that I guess I got the other 3 things down, I got to get the 4th thing down. Well, actually the 4th and 5th, because I'm counting posing and stretching as 2 separate things. So yeah. So that's about it. And now I have to say goodbye because I need to move on and get this work stuff done, and then my posing and stretching. And then before you know it, I have to go to sleep. So I will see you tomorrow, hopefully, and have a great day. And hopefully you're safe where you are, and I'm okay over here. Our area wasn't really that hit, so thankful. Still have electricity. Other places does not have electricity for about a day, 2 days. The old place where I used to live, they do not have electricity. There was a lot of downed trees over there as well. But yeah, so over here, the only thing is I don't have Wi-Fi. So I've been connecting to the internet using my phone data. But, I'm so glad to still have electricity, to have the AC going, because it is humid out there, to have, a Wi-Fi back or internet backup. But yeah, everyone's healthy and okay here. The dogs like eating the Honey Nut Cheerios with me, so we have a Cheerio party. Charlie just, every time he hears the container rustling, he's over here like, where's my cut? Where's my cut, Mom? So yeah, so I'll see you later because I'm just kind of rambling now, and I don't know, just trying to be a better version of myself, a little bit better than I was yesterday. So see you later. Bye.